What's up? That's right. Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast. Episode 37. Damn, we've been doing this a long time. Let's go ahead and get to the co-host, the ladies of the pod. No, the lady of the pod, not lady. The lady of the pod. What's up, Kiki?
Hey guys, I'm back with no bang this time, okay? I had to figure out something new.
Looking like you smell like black soap and incense.
Watch it. This is my Black History Month hairstyle, okay? Don't play with me.
Like, she gonna be like, my brothers, what's up with y'all? I'm ready to pile my brothers.
They getting started already, see?
Kiki, is them goddess braids?
No, these are faux locks, okay?
Okay.
So I'm in Jamaica. I ate some jerk chicken earlier. And shout out to my stylist who hooked me up. Tree, she did a great job. Very professional. Mm-hmm.
Mad you asked her what type of braids those were, bro. Why do you know that, Zach?
Well, because, back in my past, I dated a lot of women who did hair.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of just pick up on the lingo being around it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Zach, how you feeling tonight, bro? What's good?
Man, I'm okay, man. Last episode, things got spicy, so I had to pick up a new bottle of wine for Kiki.
No.
Sure
Put
did.
it down. Put it down. Please go drink something else.
I said, she think it's a game. Oh, I got it tonight. Oh, yeah.
We like Crown Royal Zach or Hennessy Zach or Tequila Zach. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I'm on this wine, baby.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go ahead and jump right to it, man. It's been a spicy couple days, really. We got to jump right into it. Method Man and his wife decided to respond to Wendy Williams, who came out of nowhere and dropped a bomb on everybody saying that her and Method Man had sex, which is hilarious to me. That's some strong weed. Zach, I got to hear what you had to say about that, man.
Well, the thing was, it wasn't just that they had sex. If she just would have said that would have been fine. But when she said she babed him, that's what made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. I was like, you babed him. Like, what was y'all doing? Like, have you? What type of freaky one night stand is this? Usually a one night stand is kind of, boom, bam, thank you, man. It's a one night stand. You just trying to get to it. What kind of bathing? What kind of sensual
old school stuff?
Yeah, you got.
I don't want to say nothing.
Loofah playing. You got to put a little of that lavender in the bath water. I don't know.
I think that's an East Coast thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've dated a couple women from the East Coast. I don't know, wow. And that's like a thing. Like you take a bath together, and then it's like then the sex happens. But it's
like they like it clean. They like that.
Yeah, they just want you to clean. I don't know, man. It's a thing. Like it was a thing. It was a legit thing. Like bathing and showering together. That was like a thing. That was a thing. So I think it's an East Coast. It might be regional. I don't know.
So
just try to add some kind of context to it.
Oh no.
So you were getting bathed?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yes, back in the day, yes. And quite honestly, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna act like it did. I thought it really was a thing. It was like, all right, we about to get up, go, and then we just get in the shower together and we might mess around a little bit, clean each other up, and then we back out. It was a thing. I dated her for probably about a year and a half, and I probably never took a shower by myself or a bath. Dead ass.
Oh wow!
Wow, this is weird. That's weird.
No, it's regional. And I dated 2 women from the East Coast, and the same thing happened.
Oh.
Y'all Midwest girls, y'all got to get on y'all bathing. Y'all got to do like, yo, I'm about to soap you up, son.
But here's the thing, though, Tone, you about 6 feet.
I'm trying to figure. Yeah, like
what type of standard size tub? A standard size tub can't take 2 people for 6 foot.
Now both of the women were fluent females who had very, 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 very nice tubs, like super big tubs, and they was like you could actually swim in some of like I can tell you this, and I had to act like when I went to this woman's house for the first time, and I had to act like it was normal. I had to act like it was normal. Like I seen something like this before. She's like, yo, come in town, got my bag. I got my bag, and then I go in. She's like, yo, I'm on the 3rd floor. I get in the elevator, hit the elevator. I open up the elevator. The elevator opens. What do you think I saw?
What?
Wasn't a hallway. It was a goddamn kitchen. The elevator let me up in her crib.
She got money.
Oh my God. The elevator opens into your kid in the kitchen. I was like, I was like, I might be in the wrong house. This is going. This is out my tax bracket. This is out my tax bracket. But I mean, I actually got used to it. But it was anyway, man. We can talk about that another time. Let's see what Kiki had to say. Sorry, guys. I got sidetracked. I do miss that, being able to get off in the elevator in somebody's apartment. That was really cool. But go ahead.
Hey, I mean, you just, the Adventures of Tone Capone. We need a whole book. We need an episode just on the Adventures of Tone Capone.
Absolutely.
Because, like, you in this, like, bathtub. I'm too big for that. We can't made to get. I need all the water and soap for me. I don't have ain't enough space for both of us. Okay, somebody gonna have to be dirty, and it ain't gonna be me. So shout out to the East Coast ladies, but this Chicago girl, we ain't doing all that. Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
Stuff. However,
it's called wash before you come.
Right, like ain't nobody got time for that. I feel bad for Method Man's wife because she's been behind the scenes. I've never known her like that, or she's not one of those wives that wants to be seen or wants to be in the public eye. She just lets him do his thing. And one thing about it, if Method Man is my man, the chick that that comes out and says she slept with you, I don't expect to be Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? And I love Auntie Wendy. That's my girl. But if I was his wife, I'm like, out of all the chicks you could have smashed, okay, you smashed. I gotta deal with you. Wendy Williams saying you smashed. Like, that's a problem. So I feel bad for her in that aspect. And I also just feel like, Wendy, we didn't need that bit of information. Nobody asked you that. But she's going through a lot right now. I don't know if you guys saw the movie, but it's crazy.
I saw it.
Yeah, so she's going through a lot. I just felt like she just threw that in there for a little extra seasoning. Like, nobody asked you that, but okay, we didn't ask for that detail, but thank you for sharing it with us anyway. I don't, it's weird.
It was a ratings grab. I felt like she was bogus because she had issues with infidelity in her marriage. Right. Dude had a whole side chick and a baby. What didn't he? I think he had all type of stuff going on. Oh yeah. And I felt like you getting some karma. I feel like you the queen of media, right? Like, at the end of the day, I think it's cool. We are radio personalities, and I think it's cool that somebody from our genre got a movie made about them. I mean, the last radio movie I could think about was Private Parts, was Howard Stern. So now we got Wendy Williams with hers, and I felt like, yo, that's cool. But Wendy, you doing too much. It's a ratings grab. You hurt this man's wife publicly for no reason. Method Man's wife is chilling. That's why I said, like, I told y'all, people just telling their business, and it's almost like to compare it to people that are not in the public eye. What this would be like is if you was on Facebook and you seen a dude that used to be super cool. He was cool in college. Then all of a sudden he posted a picture with a girl that he used to hang out with in college, and she bent all over on him. But now this woman has been out of college for 10 years, got a husband, got kids, but you got her bent all over in a picture on Facebook because you want to be cool again and let it out. Right. It's a bad look.
But here's the thing. This is the second time that Method's Man's wife had to deal with Wendy.
Right.
She exposed that his wife was dealing with cancer on the radio. She said she did that before she even had the opportunity to tell her family.
Yep.
So basically, Method Man's wife will throw them hands on Wendy when she see her. It's on site. It's just on site. I know it is. She gonna whoop on her.
Oh yeah.
And this is a message for y'all. It's a message for everybody. And I don't know if y'all been in these situations, but if you're in New York City, Miami, Atlanta, LA. Those are the cities that never really sleep. They got parties after the parties. And you might be invited to a celebrity party. We might be hanging out. Don't smoke a lot of weed at the end of the party because anything can happen. You end up having sex with Wendy Williams. You had Wendy Williams give you a bath. You get no wins, Method Man, for Wendy Williams soaping you up. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then think that she wasn't going to tell. That's the queen of all media. It's the funniest thing I ever seen. I don't know. I laugh at it, man. All right. What else is funny is that the church people got mad at Kanye. Kanye is being sued for $30 million for Sunday service. Kiki, when you heard about this, what were you thinking about Ye?
I'm not shocked at all. I was at Sunday service when he was here in Chicago, and I literally looked around and was like, oh, this is a lawsuit. Because I know damn well Kanye ain't paying all these people. It was literally, Tom, it was about 3 different choirs there at once. Like, I know he didn't pay for all those people. I know he didn't pay for all the travel expenses. Like, it has to be a lawsuit. You can't feed all these people. Like, it was that many people at this thing. And, you know, everybody just had on different outfits. It looked like they flew themselves or drove themselves there. You know, it was just random singers. Like, I think I saw a couple old 90s singers in the crowd singing. It was so many people that I was like, there's no way in hell Kanye is on a tour. You know, when you go on tour, you take like your best 2 singers, your best 3 singers at most. He had like 50 people there singing with musicians, and it was such a production. So I know it's a lawsuit waiting to happen. And Kanye, you need to stop playing and get them people their money, because you know you didn't made your money off them Yeezys and all the other stuff you did. So just go ahead and pay them people. Get them a little $1,000 a piece and let them go on about their business. I
don't know, Kiki. You got to understand, that was, how much did you pay for your ticket to go see him?
I didn't pay.
Exactly. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here, Kanye is saying that he was working for the Lord, all right? And all them people who showed up should have been working for the Lord too, because he said he didn't charge a dime for y'all to see these Sunday service. And if I'm not charging and y'all showing up singing, I mean, hey, it's on y'all. But see, he should have took a lesson out of Kirk Franklin's book.
There you go.
See, you got to remember, when Kirk Franklin first came out, Tony, you remember, it was Kirk Franklin and the Family. That's what it said. First album, Kirk Franklin and the Family. But as you see, things get tricky when you try to put the Family in there. Now, Kirk Franklin albums is Kirk Franklin.
Period.
You still got people singing. You just don't know who the hell they are. He didn't get no title. He took the Family off. He said, nope, never again. It gets tricky when you put too many people in there. Okay? That's the thing, man. You got to listen to Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, I think he tried to pay everybody off with Yeezys and them big ass colorful clothes. They were fire, but I think he was like, "Look, I gave y'all Yeezys, them big ass clothes that were fire, and y'all should ask for any money." Now, the worst thing about this form is that church people don't forget about not getting paid. I'm gonna tell you, church people, you cannot not pay them, even if you, and that means in anything, money. You promise them a plate if they do something. You promise something. It's got to come through, or they gonna drag you. You do not want to be on the other side of the dragon in the church world. Yeah. Kanye is Kanye been on everybody's Facebook page throughout. I guarantee you, he might as well go back to real rapping. It's over. Nobody's gonna support him. And again, I feel bad watching this because I've interviewed Kanye so many times. I consider him a friend of the show. I'm personally proud of what he's done with his career, and just to see all of this stuff just keep coming up, man. About to get a divorce supposedly, then he gets sued about this, then he hugging President Trump. It's just I look like, damn, yay. I mean, him and Jay-Z not friends. That blows my mind. Like, you know how many Watch the Thrones I thought we were gonna get? At least a solid 3-piece, at least.
Yeah.
Do you know? And here's another side note. Here's a side note right here. Now, there was a story that came out about 2 Chainz not getting a feature from Jay-Z. I think Zach, did you interview 2 Chainz and he said that?
Yeah.
And he said he didn't get a feature from Jay-Z, and everybody like he left him on red. And everybody's like, oh man, that's kind of crazy. You know why he left him on red? Think about it.
Because he signed, yep.
He's signed to Good Music. He is friends with Kanye, and Jay-Z is doing nothing to support Kanye, which is nuts.
Yep, he said he showed it. He said he left him on red. He said he ain't Jay-Z wouldn't give him a verse. That's tough.
French Montana, shout out to the homie. He got a verse before 2 Chainz. They on the same level.
Jay-Z didn't give French Montana no verse.
French Montana's got a Jay-Z verse, 100%. And here's another thing. No. I was listening to DJ.
What's the name of the song?
No, it's not. It hasn't come out yet. But French. When French starts teasing stuff, French is telling the truth. French not a capper like that. Now I believe it. There's also rumors that I was listening to DJ Who Kid. It's not even really a rumor. It's basically like, yo, what's happening? That Jay-Z and Travis Scott been talking to each other for a while, been cool. Jay-Z been mentoring Travis Scott on how he moving and everything. And he said, Travis said on Who Kid show, he said, hey man, he's like, man, I talk to him like every other day. And you know, something cool could happen off of that. So a Travis and Jay's song, because he was talking about his album. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. He'll probably get I can see him giving Travis Scott a verse for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Travis is one of the biggest rappers in the
Travis
world.
has earned it. I don't see him giving.
That's why Travis broke up with Kylie, because he couldn't be close to Kanye and Kim and all them.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
He left
Jay-Z
her.
was like, hey, nah, hey, bro, you might want to watch what you got going on over there.
Right. I love it.
Jay-Z seemed like the type to not tell you what to do, but kind of give you like hints around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't directly say it. Yeah. He'll just throw it out there and you'd be like, okay, I know what that means.
Right.
So if Jay-Z told you, hey, not to be cool with somebody, Kiki, would you not be cool with them?
It depends on who the person is. Some, it depends. I'm like, Jay-Z, I ain't like him no way. I ain't even cool with them like that whole, like, it depends, I ain't gonna say, no, he can't tell me I can't be friends. Yes, he can, depending on who he is and depending on what me and Jay-Z working on. I'm about my bread, okay?
Think about it, bro. Think about it. Think about this. This is another thing. This is why you say how Jay-Z, and that's the thing when people try to downplay Jay-Z and Diddy's power in the culture. They are powerful members of the culture. They some of the people that have been doing it for the longest, and just been a part of the culture and helped uplift it. Think about this. Little Boosie said, hey, man, he's like, man, Jay-Z and everybody calling me and telling me, man, to say sorry to D-Wade's son or his daughter now, and say sorry. And all that. They like, man, you got certain stuff coming out. And Lil Boosie was like, nah, I'm not doing it. Is Lil Boosie as popular as he once was?
Lil Boosie is popping on Instagram.
Lil Boosie is definitely just as popular as he was when he said it. Yes, he is. He might be more
I don't think so.
He might be more popping since he said it. Because he said it.
I don't
Man,
think so.
One thing about Boosie may not be popping musically, but Boosie is popping as Boosie, as a character.
But you got to remember,
he wasn't popping musically before.
He was getting ready to get a TV show, bro.
You got to remember, though, they shut down his Instagram. Like his whole platform. So he had no platform because wasn't no TV networks messing with him, and he had no Instagram. So I understand how petty a Sagittarius is. When Jay-Z tell you to do something and he ain't gonna be forceful with it or nothing. He's just warning you, like, if don't force my hand, because now he can call Mark Zuckerberg and that Boosie can't even get on Instagram. So it's just you gotta watch.
I didn't think about that. He did get his Instagram belief.
Yes, and he was like upset about that. He was like, I'm losing $500,000 a day. He was freaking out about that. So yeah.
He should have apologized. I know I would have. Y'all be having too much pride. I would have walked my happy ass right in front of that camera. Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, and everyone involved. I humbly apologize. Whether I meant it or not. You better go out, man.
I'd be like, yo, I'll be high.
Yeah.
Blame it on something, period.
Blame it on something, man. Please don't. All right.
Please, man. Okay. Speaking of high, the entanglement, this situation took over the Instagram, took over everybody's feed. T.I. and Tiny. and them talking about, them being involved with threesomes, making people take pills, all of these different situations. I have my own thought on it, of course. Kiki, what were you thinking about? You the one that hooked up the call with Tiny. Did they ever invite you into a threesome when they ain't try to get you done? What's going on?
I was kind of offended when it all came out because I'm like, I've interviewed Tiny alone. I brought her on the podcast, and I know my big fat ass. She ain't never invite me back to the playground wherever it's popping off. I'm like, damn, Tiny. But I in all seriousness, y'all know, when it first came out, I thought this was very serious, and I was like, oh my God, like, what is this, But I couldn't get past the girl doing the video without her wig on. Like, what possessed you in that moment? You knew good and damn well that video was about to go viral. Why would you not put your hair on? I just couldn't get past that. Like, okay, so, once that came out, then all the allegations started coming out. I just hate when something like this happens and it's so messy because you don't know who to believe. You don't know what's the truth. And you take away the credibility of the real victims, if there are any, because you out here with your wig off and then they pull up your background and you got all type of stalking charges and all these different things. So it's just like, girl, shut up. Like, let the real victims, if there are any, come forward. But, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what to believe. T.I. denied the claims. Tiny, I love her. She's always been good people to me. And, for her not to invite me back to the party, it probably really didn't go down like that. So, I don't know. I'm a man my business on this.
Zach, I know you got so many jokes. These people are crazy, man. I got a whole thing. It's probably gonna make some people mad, but I don't care. But go ahead, man. Zach, talk to me, bro. What's going on?
I mean, from what I've seen, that has been consistent. We've seen a lot of inconsistent things in these stories. Some people say some stuff, then other people say wilder stuff. But one thing that has been consistent, from T.I. to Shanika, the one that's her friend, even to the Shakana, I all get on that name sounding like Shakana, and even to the one that's making the accusations. Mm-hmm. The only thing I always try to look for the consistent thing, and that's how I can figure out the truth. The consistent thing is that they're having sex, they're having threesomes. Okay, we can probably take that from there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get into their bedroom. They married, they can do whatever they want, but to make a big deal out of people having threesomes, now, whether they have drugs or not, I don't know. But if they're having threesomes with people who are of age, we need to stay out of their business. Okay? We need to stay out their bedroom. That's them as married folks who are having good threesomes. And guess what? I've only been married for not even a year yet. Okay? But I'm pretty sure when I get to year 20 something, I might want to ask my wife, like, hey, want to invite somebody? But guess what? I can't now because y'all running it hot. You know what I'm saying? It would have been cool. Maybe I could slide it in years later because, but now y'all running it so hot, talking about abuse and trafficking and all that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna want to do it now. She damn sure ain't gonna want to do it now. So what y'all gotta do is just chill out. Please.
They done made the block hot, Zach.
They got the block so hot. I was like, yeah. Y'all gonna keep talking about that? We gonna talk about, you don't know. Let them married folks do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was talking about, even they said Rob Kardashian came out. I don't know if this is true, but they said Rob Kardashian came out and said that T.I. and Tiny paid Blac Chyna to have one.
Yeah.
What's the crime in that? Where's the crime? Exactly. There is not one. Is it freaky? Yes. But is it a crime? No.
It's prostitution, but okay.
If they were in Vegas, it's legal.
It's prostitution.
Yes,
but y'all never understood that. I never in my entire life understood prostitution.
No, it's only prostitution if it comes from a prostitute.
That's true.
He was paying for her time, and they just like, hey, they decided to have sex with that time. For your time and energy.
The views of Tone Capone and Zach Boog are not that of Kiki.
Look, Kiki, look. First of all, let me go through. we're not getting canceled. Listen to this. This is, and anybody with a brain between their ears is gonna believe this. First of all, everybody acts surprised. They act surprised. Like, they having threesomes? Oh my God. They live in a threesome city. Atlanta is the threesome city. Miami, threesome city. LA, threesome city. New York in some parts. But yes, those places all with threesomes where you can ask your girl and say, hey, can we have a threesome? And she'll look at you and say, maybe a little, not right now, maybe sometime in the future. We don't live in a threesome city. If you ask somebody that lives in the Midwest for a threesome, a woman is gonna punch you in the eye. She gonna put your name on Facebook. I can't believe Tone Capone think I'm gonna go like that. I ain't going. That's what they gonna do. So first of all, be cool on that. Second of all, you getting invited to T.I. and Tiny's house or apartment or hotel room after the club. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go back with celebrities and to their place where they're sleeping at if you don't plan to sleep with them. Don't do it. That's the after party. And my final thing is, which is gonna sound messed up, but it's the truth. They said they were popping pills. These were adults. These were not kids. These were adults. Unless somebody drop it in your drink and you don't know about it, or somebody doing something that you don't know about, other than that, it's a pill. You gotta take it and put it in your own mouth and take a drink. It's a lot of steps to go on the pills. It's a lot. It's a lot. They didn't force you. They said, hey, we want to have sex with you, but we like to have sex this way. And even on that audio recording, the girl said, she was like, hey, it was a bunch of us, and then one of them got up and left because she was cool. And we all know people do anything that they can to stay around celebrities and compromise their morality, and until the celebrity, no shade to the celebrities out here, that'll use your ass up. And then once they stop answering your texts, once they stop inviting you places, now what you want to do? You want to tell and make them look like predators and compare them to R. Kelly. They're not R. Kelly. They are freaky ass married people. That's what they are.
You potting, so.
He came.
He had 3 points like a preacher. He went and point one.
One thing about it, he was very passionate about them threesomes.
Okay, well, very passionate about them threesomes.
You know what I'm saying?
I am. Because they was grown, y'all. Like they was grown.
Them was grown people though.
Them grown ass women talking about they got talked into a threesome when they went back. Come on, man. Come on. Man, not grown. Sometimes I'm not saying people can't be taken advantage of, but there's a fine line between taking advantage of and personal responsibility. And I done been to parties. Here's another story of Tone Capone. I came to pod tonight, episode 37. I'm ready. I done been to parties where it's been a lot of cocaine there. A lot. Like a lot. Like I figure if the police come into this party, everybody going to jail. This is New Jack City's amount of cocaine. Who's going to snort all of this cocaine? Somebody going to die. Y'all shouldn't be doing this. And I must have looked crazy when I saw the cocaine because I tried to act like, it wasn't nothing. I wasn't going to do it. I saw it on the table to try to drink, but I must have been like, oh my God. And the dude came up to me that owned the residence and said, hey man, you look a little uncomfortable. And if you look uncomfortable, it's going to make everybody else uncomfortable. So if you're not going to participate, then, you probably should leave. I was like, you know what? I appreciate you. I'm going to leave. Broke out, left.
Mm-hmm. You didn't do the cocaine?
No, I passed on the cocaine. I'm
just playing.
I passed on. I've been to parties where I've been to parties where it turned into a sex clubs where it was like getting ready to be too. I felt the freaky energy and said, you know what?
You definitely stayed at that party. I know you stayed at that party.
That's how you get the herpes. That's how you get herpes. you get bumps in the meat of your lip. Don't let nobody fool you. When they get a bump in the meat, not the outside.
The meat.
Oh, the middle of that thing.
Oh, God.
And they was at a sex party.
Oh God.
You gotta know. Came to pod today, Zach.
He on one today. He is on fire today.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right. Let's switch it up though. This is pretty serious, and I know Kiki got a chance to see it. And you being a woman and you knowing what it's like to be a young woman, this had to be disturbing to you, seeing the Rochester Police Department, well, police officers from the Rochester Police Department pepper spray a 9-year-old girl. When you saw this video, what were you thinking?
I was disturbed as usual. The sad part about it is I'm happy that they pepper sprayed and didn't shoot her. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen that happen to 9-year-olds and 12-year-olds and, kids playing with toys. So that's sad, but that was really my first thought was like, okay, good. They didn't shoot her. But she was definitely out of control, definitely, having an episode. But she was already handcuffed. So why would you pepper spray a child that's already handcuffed? How much harm could this child really do to your grown ass if she's handcuffed? I really didn't understand that. And then the fact that the police, the chief is like backing up the actions of the officers and saying like they were right in everything that they did. Like, come on, like a 9-year-old, you can't control. What was she doing? Cussing y'all out? Like, what could she do if she's handcuffed? So, I was raged when I saw that, but the sad reality is I was just glad that they didn't kill her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zach, you want to comment on this, bro?
Yeah, just real quick, as somebody who grew up in the Gary public school system, you've been pepper sprayed. Everybody who grew up in the Gary public school system has been pepper sprayed before or has been around pepper spray. That is how they broke up fights in Gary.
Just start spraying.
They just got to spraying. And I've been sprayed with pepper spray in my life maybe 3-4 times. At least 2-3 times in high school and once in college. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I know about pepper spray, being that I have experience with it, if somebody's out of control and you pepper spray them, they get more out of control.
Right.
It's not a calming thing. It's not like you're going to taste and smell the spray and be like, whew. No, you get the spray and you go, oh, you can't breathe. And if you were already panicking, like they said, like I haven't seen the video, but from what Kiki described, you said she was out of control.
Yeah.
So when you say out of control and her being handcuffed, that makes me think, okay, she was probably doing a lot, but if you hit her with the pepper spray, she's going to keep doing that because that's what pepper spray does. You're trying to catch your breath, you're burning, and you're trying to catch your breath at the same time. I have a lot of experience with pepper spray. And it takes a while for it to wear off. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a minute. You'll still be at home, let's say you got pepper sprayed at 3:30 when the bell rang and the fight broke out. You'd be 4:30 at track practice, still trying to get yourself together from pepper spray. Like it's an intense chemical, So that's the only thing I had to say. Is just I don't think that was the way to calm her down. How does that help calm her down?
It doesn't. She should have got some melatonin gummy bears, something, or a sedative, some type of stuff. That's just
or just put her in the back seat, into the cage in the back seat. Let her yell and scream and just drive where you going. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You take her to a hospital. Doctors, like I said, they could have gave her sedative, melatonin, something to calm her down that would have made more sense than pepper spray. Again, I say this. And and I've had police officers hit me in the DM. You're being too hard on us, bro. I'm not being too hard on y'all, the good police officers. I'm saying that y'all have to police y'all people that are doing this dumbass stuff. Yeah. I'm looking at ours like what? It's about 7, 8 officers out there.
Yes.
9 times out of 10. I don't know, but I'm making a judgment, an assumption that somebody had kids out there at some point, and somebody had a 9-year-old, and you, as a human being or a parent, what makes you think it's okay to spray a 9-year-old? She even said in the video, like, you acting like a baby. She was like, I am. She is. When you're 9, you're not really.
You kind of are a baby. You're still a baby at 9.
You're still a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It was so sickening to see. And again, the police officers, I don't understand what happens when you put that uniform on, where you stop becoming a human.
Yeah.
And that's not for all police officers. That's for the ones that are not using their judgment the right way. And I feel like the only people that can stop bad activities from police officers have to be other police officers. It has to be, because a person is getting done, has it done to them, they can get shot and killed. So innocent bystander can try to jump in, they can get shot and killed. The only person that's not going to get shot and killed is another police officer, and they have to step in. It's when they see this egregious behavior, like, I use egregious, this this bad behavior that's going on, like, it just, I was like, yo, like, nobody said, hey, you tweaking, cut it out. Like, I'm waiting, like, somebody should have smacked her. Stop, what you doing, man? She handcuffed, forget, like somebody should have been snapping. And again, I said before, police officers, they say defund the police department. I think that's the dumbest thing to do. But I do think that you have to figure out what y'all doing with y'all hiring situation, because y'all hiring practices is terrible. Terrible. The way you hire officers is terrible. The way you evaluate people for a job is terrible. Whoever you got interviewing police officers is the worst interviewer in the world, because all of these things keep happening, bro. And it's the same type. It's the same type of stuff. Like, are y'all all following the same type of interview protocols? It's stupid. Okay, I can go on and on about that, man. But all right. I'll get to this. Let me ask this question.
Oh.
And any one of y'all can jump in. I was told by saying that, hey, for me, I don't think I could date a woman that made $50,000, and I was told I was being a snob. I wasn't appreciative of what I had. I don't know where I came from, and all this thing. I said, I'm not making any judgments on that person. I tried to explain, like, I'm not making a judgment on people that make, because I made 50,000. I made less than that. As a grown ass man, when my boys was making 100, they was making 100. I was making like 35, 40, and making it look good though. But still, but I was saying that. I said that, and that person got mad. Was I bogus for saying that? I gotta ask. Was I bogus?
Bogus for saying you only want to date in a certain tax bracket?
Yes.
No, you're not bogus. You know why? Because as I was saying last pod, and Zach, I'm not doing that with you tonight. As I was saying, we all are allowed to have preferences. Now, like we said, you may have to deal with certain things that come with your preference, but that's your preference. And it's better to be honest about your preference up front than to make a girl who make $20,000 feel like she got a chance with Tonka Pone, because she don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have a chance in a club, but you ain't got a real chance because he doesn't date women who are not in a certain tax bracket. I don't think you're wrong. I think you're honest. And I think it's better to say that up front than to string somebody along and play games knowing that you would never have a serious settle down situation with that person. So there you go.
There you go. See? And I hope Kiki explained it. And it's not me saying anybody, because I was trying to explain, like, I'm not saying people of that make that level of money, because you gon' make more. You gonna make more. I believe in everybody's ability to make more, applying themselves and wanting to make more. And that's it. I'm saying at the age that I am at, in the stage of my life that I'm at, that to do that is gonna compromise some situations, because the money don't change. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine about this. I was asked, like, yo, like, am I bogus? And they told me, like, yo, I have a friend. He's a guy, and he refuses to do the same thing, because he says, hey, all of my money is allotted. Like, I live in a certain house. I drive a certain car, and if I have to take care of somebody, it's going to subtract from that number. I need somebody that's going to bring something in, so I don't have to stop doing what I'm doing.
But I have
I don't know. Zach, what you got to say? You looking crazy.
Wait, let me get this disclaimer first.
Okay.
I have to give this disclaimer, because that's where you are right now. Now, God forbid circumstances change, you must keep that same energy.
No, so, I do.
I'm just saying, you must, if God forbid your tax bracket change, you have to keep that same energy about.
Kiki, I can tell you, I can tell you the fact, my tax bracket changed when I'm not afraid to tell anybody. Like, I filed bankruptcy while I was on the radio. Like, I got in a relationship, which changed my perspective on how I was thinking. I went into love and all of that, and I just wasn't paying attention to when you are going to live with somebody and you lock in. Zach, I know you're ready. And lock in with somebody, you have to have a real conversation. It has to be a real conversation about numbers. I went from making, and then it was like, that sucker hit the floor. I had to swear to God, thank God for Death Stoppers. That's what I was doing. When I got over to GCI, I was doing Death Stopper commercials like, yo.
You sure was, so.
Yeah. I was doing commercials because I was like, yo, fam, they can save you. And I tell everybody, that was God. I thought I could sneak in. I let my beard grow out real heavy. I went in there with a skull cap on. I wore my glasses. I went in there and the girl was like, she was like, don't worry, Tone. It happens to everybody. I was like, she know I was like, but it was a humbling, it was a humbling moment for me. And it made me understand, and I think a lot of African Americans are learning this. We're learning this because we're getting more financially literate. I think it forced me to become more financially literate and understand the numbers are the numbers. And you have to protect that number at all costs, or else you could crash and burn. Zach, what you got to say?
I would like to preference this with saying in the beginning, a budget is necessary no matter how much money you make. Your situation didn't sound like it was because it wasn't about the amount of money that was made. It was about the much money that was spent. So when you're dealing with bankruptcy, used to people going bankruptcy, spend too much, not about the earning, okay? Second thing is, can we have a real conversation? Okay, we have to talk gender roles. For a woman to say that, I understand. But for Tone to say that, I disagree. And here's why. Tone, yes or no? When you are pursuing a woman or in a relationship with a woman, what percentage of it are you picking up of the relationship?
Like, it's financially?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Oh, let me not.
Hold on.
A strong 90. A strong 90%.
Okay, we'll take 90%.
85.
No, let's say 90%, even 85. But listen, if you're a man and you're taking, that's the man's role to take 90% of we're supposed to take the grunt of the bills. The reason I'm saying it doesn't matter as much as he's making it seem is because we don't have access to your money. Ask yourself this, Tone. Other than your birthday, Christmas, or a special anniversary, other than a special occasion, when does a woman just buy you something? And what's the most expensive thing they bought you that wasn't related to an actual?
No, I mean, I got some pretty expensive, I've been in situations where there has been that, but they were of a certain class, a certain thing. And my thing isn't.
But even if it was, how much was it?
He date girls with elevators.
Nah, just give me the numbers. How much was it?
He got good ass gifts. He date girls with elevators.
How much was it, Tom?
It was about $3,000.
So, and it wasn't your birthday. It wasn't anything related to a special occasion.
It was like $3,000. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
You know what $3,000 is in a relationship?
What?
This month's expenses. So
I don't follow. You got me. So what you said that, like,
what I'm saying
Kiki,
what I'm saying is
I do radio. I don't know what Zach taking us.
What I'm saying is you're not gonna be using her money like that. No way. You keep talking about this tax bracket as if you're going. 50,
you want me to explain what? But I can explain it. I can explain it.
It's simple.
If you want me to explain it,
he don't want her using his. He don't want her using his, Zach.
No, I want. No. I have no problem with that. This is my thing. Let's just say relationship. We get ready to build together. We decide to move in together. We should not be subtracting from each other's situation. We should be, when we get together, our finances should help take us to another
So what you're
level.
saying is you're gonna go 50-50 with your
No, not
other.
50-50. Imagine, Zach. Imagine you got
Tone,
$4,000. Listen, imagine you got a $4,000 mortgage. Say it's $4,000. Your car
as
payment.
As the man, it's your job to pay that mortgage.
Let me finish.
Regardless.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
And imagine you got a $4,000 mortgage. And now you got a $4,000 mortgage. Your woman's got a $2,000 mortgage, $2,200, whatever, $2,200 mortgage. Now imagine, and you got a $1,500 car payment. Now imagine that you say, hey babe, I just need $1,000 from you every month that you would have paid so we could save $1,000 and take that $1,000 and put that away. That $1,000 becomes your travel expenses. That $1,000 that I'm saving. She gave me $1,000. She's saving $1,000, and I'm saving $1,000. Now that extra money goes to do fun shit. That goes for us to go on really cool vacations. That goes and people say, oh, $1,000 a month or whatever. That goes for great vacations. That goes for us to save and put on a bigger house. Those type of things. The numbers you start, if you and your woman can start, and I want to pay the brunt, because if I make the most, I should take the brunt. I'm going to take most of
making the most. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're saying it like it's about the money that you're earning, but what I'm trying to get you to realize is in the role of being the man of the house, you're going to take the brunt of not only the bills, you're going to take the brunt of the dinners, you're going to take the brunt of everything in.
But if I'm saving $1,000, Zach, if you're only talking about
Tone, if you're only talking about saving $1,000, sir, it don't matter if she makes six figures.
What do you mean $1,000?
Because
you take $1,000 and save it a month. And save it a month. Imagine.
Tone, I understand that. Listen, how much money do you have? If somebody is paying all the bills and you make $40,000 a year, you can save $1,000. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It doesn't take a lot of money to save $1,000.
No, I know it doesn't make a lot of money, but I'm saying that's me just giving hard numbers, Zach. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna pay, so I'm paying the $4,000. Let's just say this: I'm paying $4,000. I'm paying $4,000. She moves in, bills go up, and we still going to dinners. We still doing all this other stuff. That subtracts from the median. Now we're making less. She's still holding her money, and now we're making less.
I get that, but what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, in marriage or even in a relationship, what I'm trying to say is it's going to be a budget regardless. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, you may be able to do a little bit more if she makes more, but what I'm trying to tell you is the brunt of it is going to you regardless.
Yeah. But if your girl can give you, if her rent was $2,200, again, you're arguing against a finite number. If her number is $2,200 and my number is $4,000, and I say, hey, babe, give me $1,000 on the mortgage. Now my number is $3 and hers is $1. It's still, so now you're saving that. My math was bad for a second. That's $2,000 to the household. That's $2,000 to the household. I'm just saying, for me, I want to be able to elevate. And the fastest way to elevate, unless you make a shit ton of money and a millionaire, in my opinion, that has to, and even if my wife decided not to work, I'm going to figure out, that's who I am. I'm going to be like, yo, you don't want to work? Let's start streaming. You can cook good. Let's start streaming you on Twitch. Let's do something. I am a money dude.
Regardless, I'm not denying that. I even understand your example. But what my only point is that the brunt of all expenses when it comes to a relationship is on the man. Yes. You have to pay. Do you understand what I'm saying? I guess what I'm trying to say, Tone, is that you're not gonna go out. Y'all not gonna go out to this. Even okay, let's talk about the vacation you're talking about. You saved for. All right. So when you go on this vacation that you saved for, guess what? When that tab comes, yeah, you can. you better hope you saved enough, because guess what? If not, it's coming out of your account. It's just that simple, Tone.
I've never said that it wasn't.
And you know that.
But the amount,
you know that.
Any help that your girl could give you if y'all living together, any help. And I'm just saying, yes. Mortgage,
so
if it's light,
now that we got
just
the root
light
of it,
bill.
you hear that? Any help.
Any help.
Is it six-figure help or is it any help? Because all I'm trying to say is you don't have access to her whole check, regardless of how much she got. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have that access.
I'm just saying something better than nothing.
and if something better than nothing, then we can't be so like he's making it seem like his life is gonna change completely because she makes six figures. Yeah, guess what? Now she got 80,000-90,000 in the bank. Instead of if you had somebody who make 40 and she give you that 1,000, she's still straight because she ain't paying no bills.
Zach, I think it's a difference in philosophy, and I would love for people in the comments to please comment,
yes,
and tell and give us what you think. Yeah, I think we ran out of time, man. Y'all was podding. You was talking too long, Zach. So was I too. We left Kiki out, man. What's wrong with you?
Y'all didn't leave me out. I was not getting in another fight. I fought last episode with Zach on that wine. I'm not about to argue with this wino this time. So, Sean, you did a great job.
Thanks, so I appreciate that.
I am not. Hey. I am protecting my energy over here with my incense and my dreadlocks. So, there we go.
Hey, I really wanted to fight with Kiki tonight. I'll save it for next episode then.
Okay, all right. I don't know. Black Power Zach is going crazy. That's Scully Zach. I don't know. When he ain't having Scully's on and he was rocking his hair, he was a friendly dude. I don't know. Scully Zach a different dude right now, man.
All right. I do want to ask y'all about something, though. Maybe I'll save it for my final thought. Go ahead. We can
Okay, save it for your final thought. Kiki, final thoughts. What's up?
Y'all got me so... I'm trying to figure out. I'm always trying to figure out if I'm saving $1,000, if I'm gonna make him pay for everything. Y'all confuse me. I actually want to do my final thought and shout out to y'all because you know what, y'all are true gentlemen because y'all went the whole episode 36 and did not mention nothing about that ugly ass bang that I had. So I just want to commend y'all for being gentlemen. And let me rock that bang. Zach, even in a heated argument, you didn't even mention it. So, I just want to say, thank you guys. I really felt loved after last episode.
Wow.
It wasn't that bad, Kiki.
It wasn't that, but don't ever have that bang again. All right, Zach, what's up?
All right. Final thoughts. I don't know if I'm having a midlife crisis or not, but I'm thinking about it's just a thought, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know what y'all think. Maybe the pod fam can thinking about growing my hair out and getting some little twists. Nice twist. Yeah.
What?
I say if you're talking to a bald dude, Zach, I say do whatever you can. If you got hair,
right now I'm thinking about growing my hair out. So that's why I've been wearing a lot of Scullies because my hairline ain't there yet, ain't right. But I'm just growing it out right now, and I'm thinking about, doing something different. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do something different while I got hair.
Yeah, try it out.
Do it, bro. I'm jealous.
Yeah. We all get one hair mishap on the pod. So you come on here with them twists and they ugly, we gonna let you know. But you get one chance. You get one chance. So
I'm gonna call myself out. I'm already know.
Man,
let y'all know these twists didn't turn out like I thought they would.
When you got a forehead to go all the way to the back of your neck, you appreciate people that got hair. So
I was like, do whatever. Yes, grow it. Don't cut it.
Girl, I'm
like,
live
grow
for
it,
you.
Man. Do whatever you want.
You see my man Zach? He grew his hair out. That's cold. Hey, I'm living for you. I do it out. That's what every bald dude do. Like, see my boy hair? It's crazy, boy. That boy crazy. That's how, when you bald, you gotta live through your boy's hair, bro.
Oh my God.
Y'all do whatever y'all want to with y'all hair. I got y'all back. I promise you I do. I promise. Let's get to final thoughts. My final thought is I've been noticing guys are watching, but you're not liking the actual post. So with that being said, on YouTube, when you're watching on YouTube, just hit that little thumbs up, bang, that helps a lot. We all trying to grow the pod. We're trying to grow the family, grow the family, grow the family. We definitely not gonna forget about any of y'all. We know it used to be a strong 40. Now it's about a strong 75 to 100 that watch within the first hour the pod is up. That's cool as hell. We appreciate y'all, but just give it a like. Remember, share on Facebook, share if you can. So share and like. Just a couple little minor things. My final thoughts. I came to pod tonight. I got a little rest. I hope I didn't offend anybody or anything. It's sure all in fun. I did, but that's who I am. With that being said, man, you already know, man. What more can I say?